Jay teaches Reading for All, Lesson 17, Introducing the Letter R. And let's review sounds, students. First, A, apple. N. Nut. B. Bat. And bat reminds me of yesterday, or well, the last lesson. Depends on when you're doing the lessons. I said boy for that one, and as I reviewed the lesson, I found out, well, I already knew that I had made some mistakes. I forgot to remind teachers to do the words in lesson 14. And I didn't show the full screen of words to review in lesson 15, so teachers had to go back and get a previous screen in order to get the full, or get the bottom line of words in order to review those. And I didn't cover up the spelling words, which I like to do just to make life a little easier for teachers. I forgot to do that, so I'm sure that you can get around these things and make adjustments, but you may wonder why I don't redo the videos. I mean, they're only about 15 minutes long, maybe a couple minutes longer than that, but they're not long. The trouble is, when I redo it, I make other mistakes. So I've just stopped redoing them. And I haven't learned how to do the editing apps. I think those would allow me to splice in for, and cover up mistakes. But anyway, what you see is what you get. We'll continue, students, with the review of sounds. C. Cap. D. Donut. E. Egg. F. Flag. G. Gun. H. House. I. Indian. J. Jet. K. Kite. L. Lamp. M. Mountain. N. Already did. There we go again, Mr. J. O has two sounds. Octopus. Ostrich. P. Pig. And Q. Quarter. Okay, now we're going to review words in the last two lessons. And we'll begin our review in lesson 15. This is the P lesson. And let's see here. This is the one I didn't get everything in last time for the review. And hopefully I will remember to adjust the page this time. All right. Students, say these words before I do. Pal. Pep. Pop. And pond. Pack. Pick. am, Pam, and pan, in pen, in pin, ill, pill, egg, pig, egg, peg, lip, lip, ip, dip, nip, nip, ip, hip. And I'm going to jump up here for this one. Nap, nap. The reason I'm going to do that is I'm not sure I can get that word in there. I guess I can. So I've got all the words. Okay, then down here, op, hop, op, mop, op, cop, app, map, app, gap, app, lap. And teachers, if you'd like to have the students practice all of these or some of these, press pause. All right, our lesson 16 words, just 5 of them. Say these before I do, students. Quick, quick. Quack, quack. Quin, quin. Quill, quill. Quip, quip. Teachers, once again, you can use pause and have the students practice these words. Now we'll go to true and false, and we'll start right here with the lesson 16, true and false. So teachers, have the students read these to you. Press pause. Lesson 15, true and false. Again, press pause and have the students read these to you, teachers. All right, our new letter is the letter R, rake. I may not be too good at drawing ostriches, but drawing a rake, I can handle that one. So I'm going to show off my rake. If you are practicing printing, the capital R is started just like the capital P, straight line down, a large half circle, but then you put a leg on it for the R. And the small r, you're doing it in the middle space. If you got the 3 lines, straight line down and up and around, as if you're going to do an N, but you stop short of that. All right, press pause and give the students practice. Have them say "rrr" after each practice. Now our new words: rack, rack, rock, rock, rick, rick, rag, rag, ram, ram, ran, ran, rap, rap, red, red, ref, ref, rod, rod, boy's name, rod, rod, boy's name, ron, ron, boy's name, rob, rob, rib, rib, rid, rid, rig, rig, rim, rim, and rip, rip. Teachers, I want you to press pause and have the students read these. I guess before you do that, I might mention that some of these words may need explaining. For example, ref is short for referee. A referee is an official, usually at a sporting event, baseball, football, basketball, something along those lines. And they're the ones that enforce the rules. And there are other ones that students probably don't know and would need a picture or having you explain, act it out, something along those lines. So press pause. All right, now we're going to do the practice printing and saying of these new words. I've picked out 5 to do. The first 3 on the first line and the first 2 on the second line, which gives you the A, the O, the I, and the E vowel sounds. So if you'd like to choose those, go right ahead. Press pause. All right, now we're going to have a spelling test. And you can use those 5 words for the test. This time, I'm remembering to cover up the words so that you don't have to cover them up yourself, cover your computer or something. Press pause. Now, true and false. Have the students read these 4 true and false sentences. After the second one, let them explain why they gave you an answer. And let me preface this by saying, if you're teaching a young student, these are going to be, I think, difficult. Some of these are going to be difficult to understand, and you'll need to do some explaining to help them make their decision. Use pause. All right, my answers. Ron can ram a bad fog. This one is false. You can ram a solid object, which means to bash into it. But teachers, you may not have explained that meaning of the word ram. You may have just explained that a ram is a male sheep, and you didn't use that explanation, the student may not be familiar with it, so you would have to explain in order for them to make a rational guess on the true and false. Number 2, Rick can hog a big rib. And here again, the definition of this word hog, they may not know, they might know, that it means to be selfish and piggy and taking more than your share and not sharing. And they may or may not know that a rib is not only something on our bodies that protects the lungs, but a rib can be something that is eaten. So here again, you might have to do some explaining. I, of course, would put true as an adult, that it's possible. Number 3, Quinn can rip a red rock. This is definitely false. You can rip paper. You cannot rip rocks. You can smash rocks, but you can't rip them. Number 4, Rob hid a mad dog. Well, that depends on the definition of mad. If the dog is angry because there are strangers that have come in the house and they're barking and acting mean, then Rob could take the dog to a back room, and you might say that Rob is hiding the dog. As adults, we know that a mad dog can have a disease called rabies, and you'd be crazy to try to hide a dog like that. But I would put true, because the general definition of mad would be just what we normally think of. So that would be a tough one for young students as well. All right, next lesson is going to be the S. And S can make 2 sounds, S as in snake, and Z as in zipper. So we're going to probably have lots of words, because if it makes 2 sounds, then we got twice as many words as usual for the S's. And we'll find out all about that in lesson 18. See you there.